Hello everyone, Twan Michelle here. Welcome back to my channel. Welcome if you are new and visiting here for the first time. I hope you like the content of this video, and if so, please consider subscribing to this channel. I'd love to have you be a part of this community. So let me tell you guys what I'm going to talk to you about today. Today I'm going to let you know the reasons narcissists are attracted to codependence. If you are a codependent or recovering codependent, as I am, then you may have found that you have a pattern of relationships with narcissists and you may not know why. And I want to talk about that because it's important to understand that there are certain qualities about you that narcissists are attracted to. It doesn't mean there's something wrong with you. It doesn't mean that these are faults, these are problems with you. It just means there are certain things about you that makes you susceptible to the narcissist, that makes the narcissist want to be with you. So I wanted to put this out just so people can understand that about themselves and know the type of people they're going to attract, continue to work on their codependency, which are some of the things that make them, attractive to the narcissist. But as I mentioned, some of these things are strengths. So I'm going to go ahead and give you about 5 reasons the narcissist may be attracted to you. There are others, but I'm going to give you 5 here. If you're aware of these things about yourself, you could be working on it, or if it's not something you feel you need to work on, you'll at least know that those things can attract people who are toxic and people who do not have your best intentions at heart. So to start with, narcissists see your vulnerability. That means they know that there is something about you that makes you vulnerable to love bombing, manipulation. And it doesn't mean that there's anything wrong with you. I have to keep going back to that. It just means those of us who are codependent, we do try to see the good in people. We do overlook things we shouldn't overlook, such as red flags. We do accept things in our lives that we shouldn't accept for the purpose of not being alone, to avoid loneliness, to have a companionship, to have someone love us. And so as a codependent, we basically look for love and validation outside of ourselves rather than looking within. Just a fact, not wrong, not right, it just is what it is. The more we look outside of ourselves for love and approval and validation, the more we are going to attract those folks who know that we need that. And this is the problem with that. If we attracted people that knew we needed that and they were healthy people who could give us that, that would be absolutely no problem. But that's not what happens. It's those who see an opportunity to prey on that. Then those are the folks who are going to be drawn to you so that they can exploit that about you, your vulnerabilities. And on the other hand, which I'm not really talking about in detail in this video, we are subconsciously attracted to that person too. Because with codependency, we never really learned what healthy love looks like. We've never really had it in our families of origin, our childhood homes. Probably didn't see it. There's probably drama, chaos, dysfunction. So even though we want, or we say we want, healthy, unconditional love, we don't know what that is. And so we are drawn to the toxicity. But again, this is really about why they are drawn to us. But they see that. They see the vulnerability. They feel that mutual attraction. Y'all know, if you're codependent and you have been with narcissists, you know the attraction is almost instant. It is magnetic. So it goes both ways, but they do see the vulnerability. And I saw on, I guess, Instagram, someone said, you know, they don't really like these types of videos or posts about why we attract narcissists, because there's nothing wrong with them, or they're not weak, they're not vulnerable, they're strong, and that's the reason they attract narcissists. That's not necessarily true. And I mean, that's probably an unpopular opinion, belief, fact. It's really a fact. They're not drawn to us because we're strong people. Now, we have strengths, and some of these things that I'm going to talk about are strengths, but it's the vulnerability that they see, and they know that they can exploit that. And another reason the narcissist is attracted to you if you're codependent is that they know that you have an unmet need to feel loved. As I said before, you probably never felt that. You probably never experienced real love. You may not have it for yourself, don't know how to find it for yourself. And so you are, again, looking outward, and the narcissist does see that, and they know you need to feel loved. So what do they do when they come into your life? Love bomb, dropping all the love. And it feels so amazing to you. This person shows you so much attention. They give you so much affection. They're kind. They seem nurturing. They're loving. They're telling you things like they've been waiting for you their whole life, and y'all are soulmates, and you're going to have a wonderful future together. And again, you want that. You've always wanted that. And there's nothing wrong with that. I think most healthy people want that. But the difference between someone who's codependent and someone who's not is that, again, you have probably never really had that, don't really know what that looks like. And so you're learning as you go. And nothing's wrong with that either. But that's just how it is. So they know that you have this unmet need to feel loved, and they know that they can make it appear that they can give you all the love that you want and need. And that's what they do in the beginning. And they reel you in and get you addicted, eventually trauma bonded, because they are preying on that unmet need. Another reason that narcissists are attracted to you is that they know you are a loyal person. This is definitely a strength. You are loyal, you are loving, you love unconditionally, you forgive easily, you care, you have a huge heart. That is definitely a strength. And they see that about you. And they need that. They need someone who is going to love them so much, who's going to forgive them for their inappropriate behavior, who's going to always be there, because they need good supply. And if you are codependent, you are good supply because of those reasons, because of that strength about you, because you are so loving and caring and kind and loyal to a fault sometimes, but definitely loyal. They know that. They need that, and so they're drawn to you. And the narcissist is also attracted to codependents because codependents are typically very empathic. They feel for the narcissist. So when the narcissist is engaging in their narcissistic behaviors, not only will the codependent forgive, but they're going to try and understand. Codependents typically are also healers. They want to heal. They want to rescue. Sometimes they have a need to rescue. And we'll choose these projects that we can fix. Partly because it helps affirm our worth, helps us feel good about who we are, but also because we have this strong desire to help people. Because we care so much. So the narcissist knows that you are empathic. You're going to try and understand. You may even try and fix them. So they may use that as well. They may try to exploit that particular need that you have by coming to you with some sob story of something they need help with. For instance, they might be homeless for whatever reason and need a place to stay. Can I stay with you for a little while? Which turns into forever until you kick them out. Or they might have had some type of financial ruin and they need your help financially. So they know that you are going to try and understand because you empathize and you have the need to want to rescue and fix. They know that, and that makes them attracted to you. And the last reason I'm going to give you, and probably the most important reason the narcissist is attracted to the codependent, is that the codependent has great difficulty setting boundaries. So we typically don't speak up for ourselves. We allow disrespect, emotional abuse. We allow others to just take and take and take from us and never give. We put others' needs and feelings before our own. So we don't have really a clear line as to what's tolerable and acceptable and what is not. And the narcissist knows that. And they believe they can do whatever they want. And going back to the fact that you're so loyal and caring and empathic, you're going to be there. And we do, until we know better, until we learn more about who we are, until we discover what codependency is and begin to recover from it. And even if the term codependency doesn't resonate with you, if you have any of these qualities that I mentioned, you may very well be codependent, but you may attract the narcissist. You don't have to necessarily have that label codependency. But if you have these qualities, the narcissist or any other toxic individual is going to be drawn to you. These emotional vampires, they're going to be drawn to you. The empath, the healer, the rescuer, the loyal, loving human being that you are, with your childhood trauma and chaos. So it's that combination that makes relationships difficult for codependents. And it opens the door for people who don't need to be in our lives. So that's all I have, guys. If you have any thoughts, comments, questions, ideas, other reasons you think the narcissist is attracted to the codependent, put it down in the comment section down below. If you found this video helpful, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. That does help my videos get out to other people. If you think there's someone else you know who may benefit from this video, then share it with them so they'll have this information as well. If you have not subscribed to my channel, what are you waiting on? Go ahead and do that. I'd love to have you here. And I think that's it. Until next time, take care. Bye.